live.
I'm not going to be able to do it live because my magic is in my writing, man.
Do it live.
Yuppie smell.
Where does your writing come from?
My brain.
And where's your brain right now?
I can't do it live.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
The power of now.
It's not going to be funny.
The power
Welcome
of
back
now.
to Beyond the Pine, episode 84. It's one of our favorite podcasts.
One of them.
Yeah.
Ranked.
I love watching it. I love listening to it. I've actually never listened to one of our podcasts before.
Introduce us, man. Fuck.
I skim through it usually.
I'm Dr. Stephen Suptic. I worked on
debatable.
many crime
Weren't you a zoologist in your past life?
Well, I did work with monkeys, but that was private. And in front of me we have Creighton James, who's kind of one of my best friends, I think. Or he could just be so cute you can't even figure him out. I don't know. He's tough. He's tough to figure out and tough to look at. I love him though. Didn't go to college. It's unfortunate. A lot of people,
need to, baby.
A lot of people did.
Didn't fucking need to, baby.
Didn't you, baby? What's up?
But his family's still really upset with pretty much everything he's done. To his right,
That's not true, man.
My left is James Allen McCune, DeAngelis. James DeAngelis, who I'm loving the glasses. I'm loving the style. Got the hat a little bit on too tight, kind of like me.
Choking your brain. You're going to have a brain spill.
Kamikaze hat on. Didn't know he even knew about World War II. That's amazing, James. I didn't know you were a history buff, but certainly not buff in the slightest. That's James DeAngelis. He is a warrior, but not a water warrior. He has a bunch of...
Really excited to be here, Stephen.
I was wondering how much abuse James was going to take before he said something.
Behind the camera and
There's
all
no
the
one.
technology is James Allen McCune.
Yeah, that's not me.
James Allen too cool for chicken
School.
nuggets. He's
No, dude, school. Not too
James
too
Allen
school for cool.
McSkull.
Too school for cool, man.
Really
James
is,
Allen McStool.
He is a hero. He's a hero in his own right. He's doing a podcast documentary about
He's a hero and he's alt-right.
about
He's a hero for the alt-right, James Allen McCune.
James Allen McStool.
he's working on the Mike Booty documentary, and we're all really excited for that. Love Mike Booty.
It's actually, I didn't know this whole time that it's actually a reboot of Like Mike.
And he's also not talking about the podcaster. It's actually a guy named Mike Booty.
And
Yeah.
boy, does he.
Yeah,
And he's 12. Mike Booty is 12 years old, ladies and gentlemen.
This is episode 84. I'm Stephen Suptic, and let's jump right into one of our sponsors today. It's Robinhood. Ooh-wee! Kib uses Robinhood.
Damn straight, trying to make money to put my kids through college.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Like, all the girls go crazy over Robinhood.
Yeah.
All the girls, they're like,
Oh, you're thinking of the superhero who has no teeth.
Yeah, we're talking...
the superhero is what made me laugh.
Robinhood, the superhero.
Well, Robinhood is an investing app that lets you buy and sell stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptos, all commission-free. That's my favorite part. It's all free. While you can, other brokerages charge up to $10 for every trade, Robinhood doesn't charge any commission fees. I already said that, Robinhood. So you can trade stocks and keep all your profits. Plus, there is no account minimum deposit needed to get started, so you can start investing at any level. The simple, intuitive design of Robinhood makes investing easy for newcomers and experts alike. View easy-to-understand charts and market data and place a trade in just 4 taps on your smartphone. That's 4. Kib's doing it right now. He's making a trade. What'd you trade?
I was making sure my pup's okay.
It was okay.
You can also view stock collections such as 100 most popular.
Oh shit, I just made $1,000 on a trade.
That's amazing, dude. No, you didn't.
Thanks, Robinhood.
With Robinhood, you can learn how to invest in the market as you build your portfolio, discover new stocks, track your favorite companies, and get custom notifications for price movements so you never miss the right moment to invest. Robinhood is giving listeners of Beyond the Pine a free stock like Apple, Ford, or Sprint. To help you build your portfolio, sign up at beyond.robinhood.com. That's beyond.robinhood.com. Link in the description. Thank you, Robinhood, for sponsoring the podcast.
Thanks, Robinhood. We love you, and we love you.
And the girls go crazy for you.
And you're thinking about the
thinking of the
superhero.
No, I'm
Superhero,
not.
man.
I'm thinking about the app, the stock app, man. Girls love money.
Okay, just the way
Come
you
on.
said it made it seem different.
No, you know. How long have you known me, man?
Years. Literally, dude.
That's crazy.
You've known each other for 2 years now?
Yeah.
Over 2 years.
Over
2 years.
Alyssa and I have we're coming up on our 4-year and.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
6
baby.
years.
This is the longest I've ever been in a relationship.
That's amazing. Coming up on 2 years for Sammy Joe and I.
Kind of getting bored.
Yeah. Dude,
Isn't
move
that
along.
crazy? Isn't that
Dude,
crazy?
move along. That's it. It's over.
I get it,
between
dude. You've been
two.
in a relationship for 7 years?
6.
6? Coming up on 7?
Just past 6
When's your anniversary?
in February.
And what's changed?
I missed it, damn.
What's changed? Let's start with 4 years. What's changed in 4 years?
I think you go through a lot of changes when you're in a relationship.
That you
I think
feel like
for
you
a
wanna
while
talk
that I
about.
was like, I feel like I was a kind of a bummer for, like, I was great at first, and then I became a bummer when I let my self-consciousness get the better of me. And then
I'm surprised that the self-consciousness didn't go away the longer you're with her, the more you become comfortable.
it did.
Oh, it just took but you went through a phase
Like,
of
you
the
have the
opposite.
honeymoon phase.
Gotcha.
And
After your
then
honeymoon
after
phase.
the honeymoon phase, you start to get a little self-conscious.
Interesting.
And I mean, also you're very self-conscious during the honeymoon phase because it's so fresh.
But you
don't know if
hide
that's
it,
what they
and
want.
then maybe you're more vulnerable to your self-consciousness.
And also the happiness outweighs that,
Yeah.
the honeymoon stage. And then you go through, well, I went through a very self-conscious stage where I wasn't a good person, and I didn't act like I wanted to in the relationship. And then later on, you get over it and you learn if this is what you really want in a relationship, then you can't act that way, and you start to, time makes it better.
I feel like also like with jealousy and stuff like that, it kind of goes away the longer, the opposite of what you're afraid of happens. You know what I mean? Like nothing
Like
happens.
the thing
and
that you're afraid of happening doesn't happen.
The longer that stays good and it doesn't happen, the more you're like, oh, I don't need to feel that way. But it's also a little more subconscious too. Like, I think like when you're worried about your girl like talking to other people or something, like if you trust them, you kind of know they're not gonna do that anyways.
Yeah.
But you still have the feeling like they're gonna, and that's that anxious feeling that just fucking sucks. But then the longer it doesn't happen, the more that subconscious fear goes away.
Yeah.
For me, that's how it was.
You have to
for me.
open yourself up to an extent.
Yeah.
Because you can't have all these walls up and then expect it to be like the best relationship. You have to open yourself up to an extent to like let all the goodness in, and then you learn to whatever trust issues you have, they go away.
It's like a jelly-filled donut, baby. The goodness is on the
You
inside.
gotta squeeze it, and then it comes out of the little hole.
That's the biggest thing I learned during all of it is during that time where I was really self-conscious. I had put up all these walls around me, and I wasn't.
It's a defense.
It's like I was
literally
outside,
physically building a wall.
Yeah, it's like I was outside of the relationship in many ways, and that's no way to live. I realized that you have to be vulnerable, and you have to give yourself to the relationship. Otherwise, you might as well not even be in one.
And communication, for me, that was a big one with that
Still suck
very
at
same
communication.
thing. Understand? Yeah, you're.
I just don't
a
like
little bit
talking
bad.
about my problems.
Yeah.
I'm more than down to talk about anything that's going on in Alyssa's life, but I just
You are, and you're good at talking to.
we've gone to a premarital counselor, which is, it's not like, couples therapy, not that there's anything wrong with that.
just
we've done that too.
like a mediator for communication.
Yeah,
right?
and especially like getting to know like financial stuff, everything that's going to happen when you're married and all that.
They break that stuff down with you?
Yeah, they break. It's like a technical and emotional
Emotional
for
analysis
for
and
everything that you're going to deal with when you're married, and it's amazing.
That's so cool.
But they were talking about what were we talking about right before this?
Communication and what you're worried about and being bad with the stresses of early relationship and what changed in a relationship was the main self-conscious phase. Yeah,
You were vulnerable. You allowed yourself to be vulnerable.
you were outside of the relationship for a while.
That's everything we just talked about.
pretty much everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I just lost it completely.
Yeah. Well, anyways, you got past that in your 4 years, right?
Yeah.
When do you think? At what point?
Oh,
At
dude,
what year?
6 months ago, maybe. And
Three
you'll
and a
always
half
have issues
years.
in your relationship, but
Yeah.
it's like it. I think I just am slowly starting to get much better at that over time.
And everyone's issues are different and different severities, and everyone handles it different.
Oh, I was going to talk about how we were talking about how Alyssa, she's very communicative.
Yeah.
I'm not with my problems, and that's been an issue. Like there are things
It's
that
probably hard for her.
There are things that I'm just not comfortable talking about until I'm ready, and I am the kind of person that has to kind of go inside and like an introverted way.
You go inside and you don't talk about it. Then, and when you're ready, you give like a snippet of a lot of how you're feeling in a short amount of time again, and then you go back to the introvert. You come out to like smell the flowers and share your feelings, and you go back in.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of not sharing anything until I don't even care about it anymore.
Interesting. Yeah. That's got to be harder for Alyssa because I'm also very communicative, but Sammy Jo's also pretty good. She's very good at communicating. You know what I mean? I just over communicate even more than she does. Really, I'm like I start the communication process, explain
you're needy as
how I
fuck.
feel. everybody's needy, baby. But no, my communication is not a needy communication. It's a this is how I'm feeling, and you know what I mean. It's just like everything.
You talk through your process.
Yeah, exactly. I have to for me, so that I know you know exactly how I feel, why I feel it, if I even think I should feel that way, if I know I shouldn't feel that way, but this is how I feel, and you need to know that. I know I don't want to feel this way, but I do, or whatever. Like, because it just helps.
Alyssa and I had an argument recently. It wasn't like a heavy thing, but it was one of the first times that in the argument I fully explained everything that I wanted to explain, and I felt good about that.
Yeah, because it's a weight off your shoulder when now they know the inside and out of exactly how you were feeling in every way, and then
I fucking hate arguments.
Yeah,
I
no
never
fucking
want to
point,
get into one. It's not. I mean, it's not supposed to be fun, but it's just something that I
love
avoid.
arguing.
Really?
No, nobody likes arguing, especially if it's about something with your significant other.
Yeah.
But the thing about like how you keep everything in and you like to kind of process things before you share it, I think the difficulty with that, because like I know people that are like that too besides just you, and the thing is like you might come to a conclusion or share a little bit here and there about how you're dealing with it or what you're thinking about, but it's not offering any context to what you're thinking about and where you're at in the process. Like if you're on step 30 of this process in your head and you tell me that
someone's not on the same page because you've already processed
they have no
all that.
idea like what they're not there with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mentally.
They're way back still at the beginning and you've got the like your answer.
And my mom's like that sometimes where she'll just like out of the blue text me something and she's already like
it's like an end result
a mile down the hole of thinking about this thing and she'll text me something and I'm just like, what?
Where was all the other stuff that led to that?
Yeah, it's like I'm not there right now at all.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what to say.
That being said, what about you, James? What changed for you? Because none of us are that far yet, so I'm curious.
Well, when I first started dating Lauren, right before I was like kind of seeing this girl, and it was like nothing really, but she ended up like hooking up with somebody else, and so I was kind of just like fuck, after that, and so I did have like a little bit of trust issues as far as like.
Oh, did she cheat on you?
Yeah, but we weren't really like dating.
You were just hanging out, and
we were
you both
hanging out,
like
but it was
knew
like
that you were kind of exclusive.
It was like a thing, and like like she was always sleeping over at my fucking dorm and stuff, and then I come to find out that this happened, and I was just like, oh.
When did you find out? Like back then, like days after, weeks after?
Morning after.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Who told you? Did she?
My roommate at the time went up there to borrow some quarters for laundry because she lived on the laundry floor, and then so she like opened the door, and the dude was like in her bed, and he came back and told me, and I was just like, Kamehameha.
But you guys weren't officially dating though.
Yeah.
No.
But it was one of those things where like
I think that's stupid.
were seeing each
I think
other.
that's like a stupid thing where it's like,
it is
well, you guys
stupid.
weren't like official or exclusive. It's like, yeah, but there's like an unspoken understanding.
There's
and the thing
etiquette.
is, if she felt bad about it, which she did, then she knew she did something wrong.
She felt bad about it?
Yeah. There was never like a talk like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
It's
you,
not
blah, blah, blah.
okay.
You know, that's
it's definitely
one thing.
sorry, real quick.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little bit more okay than if you had said we are not seeing other people for sure. You know what I mean? Because it's like, but at the same time, she knew she did wrong. But it's one of those like
she hit it.
You can move past
And,
that
like,
thing.
was caught.
Yeah.
If
You know?
you're
That's something
really
you can move
involved in
past.
somebody, I don't know how you even have especially if
No, I
it's
think
like,
she had like issues.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how you can do that to two different people or do that with two different people.
What do you mean?
I guess it makes more sense for like a polyamorous kind of person, but I'm a very monogamous person, so
like
it just
one person
doesn't,
only?
the amount of effort and time, it doesn't even sound fun
I
to
think
just play two different people.
I think a lot of the time when people are hooking up with other people, it's because the mistress or mistress, what's the male version of that? The mistress is a female that you step out of your relationship for as a man. What's the male? Anyways, the male version of that.
The male side piece.
The bull.
The side
The
piece.
bull.
The bull and the mistress are for the most part like easy. It's a break from your relationship. It's that's why it's stepping out of it. It's
But I'm not even
easy
talking
to
about
step
cheating. I'm talking
Oh.
about just like when you're dating somebody and you're not like official yet, and then you guys are
Also
you kind of
talking
have
to
this
somebody
connection,
else.
and you're also talking to somebody else. That's so draining.
That's true. I've never really done
No,
that either.
I'm same. Like I usually don't care at all until I find somebody that I like,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, yeah, I like you.
I usually get like really into the person quickly, and then that's the person I know that I'm going to be talking and pursuing, and all of my like mental
think
like
most people
emotions
are
go
like
towards that person. Even if I meet someone like we hit it off, I'm like, ooh, I'm going to ask this person on a date. I'm thinking about that person, and I'm not like pursuing, texting all the time somebody else because, like you said, it's too much effort. I don't know if Do most people do that? Like,
I think some people do.
I think some people, but I think most people are like pretty straightforward with their intentions. Like if they meet somebody they like and they're talking to, they're gonna just be happy that, oh, I like this person, I'm talking to them.
Exactly.
Most people are like that. They're not gonna be like, I like this person, I'm gonna talk to other people.
I knew someone in college that was
people
playing
definitely
3
do,
people.
but playing or seeing 3 different people.
Playing in a play, like
Gotcha.
acting.
He was playing 3
They were in
roles.
theater. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like Two-Face, it was 3. So the middle's just a black guy.
Back,
Rainbows.
front. It'd be amazing.
But so started dating Lauren, and we really liked each other, like right off the bat. And it took a little time for me to like get over my own issues, because it wasn't like she never did anything to like hurt my trust.
But that probably fed even your like perception of the like, oh, I hope she doesn't cheat on me.
Oh, absolutely.
Because she
absolutely
did. You know what I mean?
And
like,
she had also been seeing somebody right before we started dating too.
Yeah.
And so we were in a very similar situation, like at that point. But looking back, everything was great.
Not a
like
big deal.
everything was great, and I got over my shit. Probably like 6 months to a year in. I remember thinking like, oh, I don't even like think about those like trust things anymore. I don't even have those same like concerns. You know what I mean? And then now, it was just better. Like I grew as my own person, and I got over my own issues, and she was always very supportive and understanding that like, oh, he thinks that way for a reason. I'm just gonna do my best to make sure he knows like I would never do that to him, and she never has.
Yeah.
That
But she might.
But she might.
Someday.
I'm trying to
I'm watching
actually,
you, Lauren.
Oh, dude, there's this fucking YouTube channel.
Sugarman 7.
It's like not Jubilee. What the fuck is it? Udi. It's
Jolly
like Uber.
Bee.
It's like Uber or Uber. Uber. That's what it is. And this guy, it
Uber?
could be fake.
It's just the Uber's
Uber.
official.
It's literally spelled like Uber, I think, but it's pronounced Uber. And he does this thing where he gets people to essentially try to bait their significant other into
that's
cheating.
So stupid.
But like he does it really elaborately with like actors and sets and like
Does anyone ever do it?
yeah, it's actually a really entertaining
That sounds
fucking
like so
it's
much fun to
so
watch.
entertaining and
That's
it's
so fucked
he does a
up.
great job, but he's like kind of laughing too and stuff, and he's like, hey man, I know, I mean she's gonna do it, like, you know, and the guys are like I don't
dude,
think she's
he's
gonna
like,
do
dude, it's
it.
okay. Hey, you're the guy in the relationship. I'm the guy putting on it. Okay,
Cool.
all right, let's watch the cameras.
Okay.
Dude, she's gonna cheat.
no what
Dude, she's gonna cheat. Oh my god, she's gonna do
Stop.
it. Oh, she's sucking his dick, dude.
no I'm going in there.
Do me.
Okay.
But do it like slower.
You know what? I think we're gonna pass on
Suck
you.
my dick slower.
We're gonna pass on me. What does that mean?
Hey, pal, you need a girlfriend, man, for this whole exercise.
Just pretend that I have one.
Okay.
Well, we have to film someone, I mean, as his producer, you know.
Yeah. Is she gonna
You know
do
what?
it?
I don't think I want to do this show anymore.
Awesome. Thank you.
You know, Uber. Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you, sir.
You gotta watch it. It's so good. Uber.
Oh, I'd love
Watch
to.
it.
Yeah, that
So
sounds like so
good,
much
man.
fun.
Let's watch it right now.
No, I'm too busy watching The Sopranos because James got me into
You're
it.
currently watching it on the podcast.
Yeah, dude, I'm on season 2, episode 2, baby.
Amazing or just
Oh,
good?
dude, it's
Amazing.
one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. It's
Wow.
better than Breaking Bad.
Wow.
And it seems like Breaking Bad got a lot of inspiration for things
Yes,
from it,
dude.
I just,
Almost once an episode, I'm like, well, I see where Breaking Bad got that.
dude, even something as simple as when Walt. Spoilers for Breaking Bad. Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
When Walt,
And even more fuck off spoilers for Sopranos.
yeah, when Breaking Bad and when Walt got the phone call that they killed all the people in prison, and they were like, "It's done," and then they just hang up without saying anything. That's an exact scene from fucking The Sopranos.
Yeah, it literally just like a ring. Hello, it's done.
Now, granted, that's a very easy.
It could be that could be a specific
there are
like
more specific,
mafia thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Breaking Bad had nothing to do with the mafia.
For sure. I just mean that could be like a well-known thing that like, oh, the mafia does that, so we'll do that, and it was also
Yeah,
in
there is a lot of that, but
Sopranos.
there were other things. I can't recall something exactly, but like it wasn't.
Oh, that one
even-
part where Walt Jr. ate his shit. That's from Sopranos too.
when watching you ate his own shit. Son, what are you doing? Eating my own shit.
for free. Sorry, Walt.
Stop stepping on my cord, man.
Why is it under my fucking feet, dude? Get out of here.
The Sopranos is so good.
So
I
good.
can't even believe.
No, there
it.
were actual scenes that it was more like the tone of the scene and like how it happened, like how the scene played out, more kind of generally than rather like specific. Like the tone that you feel from it was very like you could tell like Breaking Bad did a very similar tone, like for the similar kind of scene.
I'm excited to see The Sopranos because the tone of Breaking Bad is so extraordinarily particular and specific to Breaking Bad that you'll immediately notice it, I imagine. in
Yeah,
Sopranos.
you
Like,
do.
Guarantee
It has that feel. You watch Breaking Bad, you're like, oh, I feel everything that they're trying to show.
I guarantee you're going to watch the first season of The Sopranos and you're going to say, this is simply the greatest show ever made.
Yep.
Wow.
It's exactly what I'm
Because
thinking.
Breaking
right
Bad
now.
is
I'm-
like the best show
Dude,
for me.
and going
ever
into The Sopranos,
Same.
I was expecting it to just be like a mafia thing. I wasn't expecting it to be about a mafia guy who's suffering from depression.
And
It's
he's having panic
amazing.
attacks. That's how it opens. It opens with him seeing his
That's
therapist.
really cool.
And that's literally the premise of the show. That's not like a...
I like that a lot.
Yeah, it
so
starts
cool.
with him going to his therapist for the first time, and he's talking about how he blacked out and basically like had an anxiety attack and passed out.
Cool.
And so he's
Like a
going-
vulnerable
and-
side to like a
Yeah,
stereotypically
dude, it sets
rough
up
group,
just the
you know?
fucking and like how much like mental health and issues are looked down upon in that community. Because that's like I would say that the like that side of it, Italian American culture is like the most masculine.
They are
kind
very
of-
like
yeah,
culture.
and misogynistic.
gotta
and
fucking
all of
man
that,
up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, I got to the. You know how is his name Chris, the guy that I don't
Christopher
like.
Moltisanto.
And then he did the thing in season 1 where he prevented something, and once
Well, now
once
I
his,
know everything.
Well, no, once his car pulls up and blocks them, I was like, I like you forever now,
Right?
dude.
And then he just kind of like is there like looking and they're like, hey, what are you doing? He's just like, fuck you.
Dude, he's the best. And he just shoots the guy's foot in the fucking donut shop.
Dude, yeah, that's very that's not a spoiler.
Anyway,
that's just like a funny thing. He reminds me of it's really funny. You know why they did that?
You're right.
Oh, you haven't seen Goodfellas. You've never seen Goodfellas. Fuck.
Watch
Okay,
Goodfellas, man.
gonna just tell
Have
you.
you seen it?
No.
Gonna just tell you. Because whatever.
Yeah,
it's
just
not
tell
a
me-
spoiler for the story. It's just a scene that
Yeah.
happens that's cool. So in Goodfellas, Michael Imperioli, who plays Chris,
What, am I funny like a fucking Fort Knox?
it's literally between Joe Pesci and
Am I funny like a
Michael-
cloud?
What am I, funny like a cloud? Like a cloud with a chance of meatballs?
What am I funny with a fucking crowd lifter?
What am I fucking funny like a cloud? Huh? Like a cloudy chance with a chance of meatballs? Huh? What are we fucking talking about?
No, you already said that.
So Michael Imperioli plays like his younger. He was younger in Goodfellas,
Yeah.
and he's in it. And they're in like the room with all the like Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci playing poker and shit. And Michael Imperioli's character's name's Spider in Goodfellas, and he's there like delivering drinks to them and stuff. And Tommy, who's Joe Pesci's always giving him a hard time, and he's like, "Hey Spider, why don't you go give me a fucking drink?" Yeah, and he's like, "Yeah, why don't you go fuck yourself, Tommy?" And he's like, whoa, you're gonna let this kid talk to you like that?
Take it easy.
And then he
Hey,
goes
take
over
it
to him, and he's like,
easy.
he like takes out his gun and starts shooting at his feet, like, yeah, dance, I want to see him dance. And like he does it, but then he shoots him in the foot. He shoots
on purpose?
Well, no, he hits him in the
Just
foot.
hits him in the foot.
So like that. So when
That's so
Chris
cool.
shot the donut guy in the foot, that was like an homage to that.
It's
the
so
same
funny
actor.
that I think, because they make so many references to old mobster films like The Godfather and Good. I mean, no, it's not that old, but
Is it not super old itself? The
Goodfellas, 91.
Sopranos?
It's like 90s,
Sopranos
right?
came out in 99.
So
Wow.
that
was much older.
I love that they do that, and at first I was a little, I was like, I didn't understand it, but the fact that
Homage.
these are supposed to be like representative of the real mobsters,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, real mobsters are idolizing
love
like
that,
those
yeah.
movies.
You have
and
to
all
look
that.
at like the.
That's
And
true.
I like how they also talk about. I don't know if you've met this character yet. It's not a spoiler. It's just a character. It's Dr. Melfi's husband. Have you met him yet?
They've had dinners.
Yeah. Mhm. So the
so
guy
yeah.
there, he is like the
Oh, yeah,
leader.
yeah.
He's like the leader of
Great actor.
the coalition for Italian American like respect or whatever. So basically, he really looks down upon
Mobsters.
mobsters and that kind of criminal side of Italian Americans. And the fact that everyone always glorifies like mobsters and gangster movies and stuff like that, he like hates all that shit. And so it's funny seeing, you see, like, I really like it when a show like and especially since it's Italian, and I fucking love all that. And that's like, dude, I relate to so much of that shit.
DeAngelis.
Like, you know, Carmela's maiden name is DeAngelis. Carmela DeAngelis.
No way.
Yeah, so.
Dude, are you in that fucking show too?
No.
That sucks. Maybe next season.
Yeah,
But, like,
maybe next season, man.
Maybe. I love the way that they look at all the different aspects of that culture, like Italian
Yeah,
American culture.
it's just even all the racism
Mm-hmm.
in it and not just towards Italian but Americans, but them. And it shows all the bad sides of it.
You like racism.
Dude,
You should watch A Bronx Tale.
They hate black people so much.
You should watch A Bronx Tale.
There's
they showcase that.
so much. Like I love how much it's into like the street level of everything that's going on, and it's like all the different like.
In the Jewish community too?
Yeah, all the different like racial tension from like all different sides. It's like Italian to black.
Everyone that's not Italian.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And but then they also like every race is like that. Every ethnicity is like that.
Master race, man. You know, Italians. Have you seen A Bronx Tale though?
No, but I have been wanting to watch The Wire.
No, A Bronx Tale is your next film. You have to watch it. It's so fucking good.
What is it
man.
about?
It's
That's
about
the one with Robert De Niro, right?
Yeah, Robert De Niro.
Yeah, but he plays the dad.
Exactly. Yeah, he plays the guy's dad.
Yeah, I got so into The Sopranos that I ordered spaghetti and chicken parmesan and breadsticks.
That's why you ordered that. That's so funny, dude.
Garlic bread last night, and I ate a bunch of it in my car on the way there, and then I had diarrhea.
Driving diarrhea.
Super diarrhea. Soprano diarrhea.
Pull over to McDonald's, buy a burger so I could use their bathroom.
Fuck.
And then you ate the burger while you were shitting. What am I doing?
The dirty old McDonald's fucking bathroom.
Life hack. You know how I was spending so much on Juul pods?
Yeah.
So I accidentally ordered this 50 milligram nicotine and I put it in the other vape, and it's just, I can't handle that because it'll just give me a panic attack immediately. But I didn't know that until James called me and said, you can't do that.
Why?
That kind of, it's the salt nicotine, you can't put that in a normal coil.
Does it just fuck up the coil?
No, it doesn't metabolize the same way. So you're supposed to put it on a drip coil.
Oh.
So instead of that, since it's 50 milligrams, it's just a crazy amount. I've been opening up the Juul cartridges and putting it in here. And that's saving me, like, it's $15 a month now instead of like 200 for Juul pods and shit.
And now you don't like
200.
How much Nick is that normally?
This is just probably the same as if I were doing a regular Juul pod, 50, because that's probably 5% or something. I don't know the math.
I don't know.
And
I don't
probably
know.
wrong.
Yeah, like 5% of what?
I'll look it up.
For who?
Look it up.
Life hack, actually.
Life hack.
I'm having a pee right now.
Oh, fuck.
Go pee.
Unreal, dude.
You want to do another ad read?
Yeah, I'll do another ad
Do
read.
a little ad read. Life hack.
A life hack when Jim P do ad read.
Sometimes James come over to my house and wearing high heels, and he is stepping on my.
He beats the shit out of me.
He beats the shit out of me and stepping on my balls in high heels. Life hack.
And with that,
life
this
hack.
says waiting on copy. I'm sincerely worried.
I am also sincerely worried. I want to say hi to everyone who is watching, and I know we have not posted a video in lots of days.
We'll get to that after sponsor.
After
Next sponsor
we'll
is
talk about
hymns. Ooh, baby. Now, this says do not read verbatim, so I'll put in a couple of my own words here and there.
Just read it as if you had like a, what do you call it, where the words are all jumbled. My older brother has it.
Hey, there's a problem. 66% of men lose their hair by age 35.
Not me, baby.
Thing is, when you start to notice hair loss, it's too late. It's easier to keep the hair you have than to replace the hair you lost. Tell me about it.
Wow.
Pubes. Is that hairline slowly starting to move
pubes won't
backwards?
grow back.
Any bald spots yet?
I have a couple bald spots down there.
Yeah, a couple bald spots. Yeah. How do you feel a year from now?
Dude.
It's business as usual up there or down there. Yeah, dude, it sucks going bald on your crotch. Like, Alyssa
my
looks
nuts
at
don't grow hair, man.
Yeah, Alyssa looks at the
hydro
bald
down there.
spots on my crotch. Couple eyes are coming out. Yeah, it's making a little face, penis nose.
Yucky poo poo.
Yeah, butthole mouth.
Yeah, dude, you're fucking gross.
I ask you, do you want a bald spot to pop up, or do you want to do something about it first? That's a great question. And here's another great question. Do you want your hairline to recede, or do you want to do something about it first? So that's why they don't want you to use their words, because they repeat things twice. That's funny.
That's okay.
Hymns, it's okay. Why do you guys turn to weird solutions or do nothing when they can turn to medicine and science?
That's right. Turn to medicine and science.
I have a solution for you. Forhims.com, a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, sexual wellness for men.
What?
Sexual wellness. Boys can't get your dick hard. Hopefully they can do something about it.
Hit up Steve.
You know?
What are you guys talking about?
Thanks to science,
Just that.
baldness can be optional. Hims connects you with real doctors and medical-grade solutions to treat hair loss. Well-known generic equivalents to name-brand prescriptions to help you keep your hair. No snake oil pills or gas station counter supplements. Prescription solutions backed by science, baby. No waiting room, no awkward in-person doctor visits. Save hours by going to forhims.com. It's so easy.
Don't go bald. Go to forhims.com.
Hey, baby.
/pine.
Answer a few quick questions. Doctors will review and they can prescribe you medication. Products are shipped directly to your door.
To your goddamn door.
So, order now.
Anyways.
My listeners, Steven Septic's listeners, get a trial month of Hims for just $5 today. Right now, while supplies last. You can see the website for full details and safety information.
And our listeners for Beyond the Pine can do the same.
That's right.
This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy. So go to forhims.com/pine.
Pine.
That's forhims.com/pine.
P-I-N-E.
P-I-N-E. Forhims.com/pine.
Yeah.
Peeny, eeny, weeny, beanie.
Link in the description.
Petey Eeny Weeny Bean. Forhims.com/Petey Eeny Weeny Bean. Spell it.
Spell it differently every time.
That's so cute of you. You're funny. Whatever, though. Did you just throw up, man?
Holy
Did you just fucking throw
I
up on
like
his
to
arm?
hold it.
Dude,
My lab.
that went here. This was the area that went.
I went.
He went.
It sounded like you just threw up on yours and his arms for him.
Hey, I just fucking threw up on
For Hims.
yours truly, James, the King DeAngelis.
How's your dog doing, baby?
Very good. He's a good boy. I was afraid he was dead because
He
I didn't
wasn't.
hear from Sammy Joe when he got home.
But when he got home, when the dog got home from work.
When the dog got home from work.
Dude, I love your puppy. I want to see him
Come
tomorrow.
over soon.
Have you
Have you
Odie
seen him
tomorrow.
yet in
Meal.
person?
No.
Neither have I.
You'll love him. You'll love him. You gotta come see him. Odie
Dude,
Meal.
I want him to meet Vinny.
He will love Vinny. He's so sweet.
Dude, they're gonna like just play. You should bring him to my place in the backyard.
Yeah, Vinny has all the shots, right?
Oh yeah, Vinny's the most healthy of any dog on earth.
Actually,
Perfect.
Littlefoot and Winnie are both very healthy. Minus the
No,
when he has
Littlefoot
skeletal.
Winnie has
When he has
skeleton's
skeletal
disease.
she has actually she
When he has an
skeletal-
exoskeleton.
Yeah, Winnie uses the Mark I armor, and then Littlefoot actually
he has a Spartan helmet
God
from
forgot
Halo.
God forgot he existed or created him.
Littlefoot's actually just come.
Isn't Littlefoot actually dragon type?
No, I think he's a ditto. Anyway, he's a good boy. You guys got to meet him. He's got a pen. I haven't got much sleep because we've been sleeping
you
out.
went for about a month and a half or 2 months.
And it's not even like me not getting sleep is like my own fault because we're sleeping out in our living room bed just by his pen, and he only cries for like 20.
He's crying at night though.
Only for like 20
Do
or
you
30
go out
minutes.
and do you give him attention when
No.
he cries? Good.
No, we don't. We ignore him, but he only cries for like 20, 30 minutes max, and then he goes to sleep. But he'll wake up at like in the middle of the night and cry for 20 minutes and
Yeah.
go to bed. But like I
But
could
you
be
let him-
sleeping in the other room,
Do
but
you
I want to
let him,
sleep out
you
there.
let him out to pee?
Not in the
night?
night. We have a litter box for him, and he's actually he's not making any accidents. His first night, he had 2 peas off it, and a couple peas in it in the middle of the night. But we realized he couldn't see, so now he's killing it.
Something you can do
Careful
for
with the-
separation anxiety. It's what I did with my dogs. You start them off in the cage right next to your bed, but they are in the cage and they feel a little bit safe because you're right there.
The crate,
Then
you mean,
slowly
right?
every night you move them a little bit out until they're on the street.
That was amazing.
As soon as possible, you should wean him off of the box. Because you shouldn't.
He's
Sammy
not,
Joe's
he's not
still-
in it.
she's still
he's in a
breastfeeding him,
big
right?
pen.
No. The
litter box.
The litter box.
Yeah.
Because you have to associate. You can't let the dog associate peeing with peeing inside.
Yeah, the only thing is he's 12 weeks right now today. Yes, thank you very much. everybody.
birthday.
He made it.
No, I know.
But
That's just a
I don't
temporary
think he
thing.
literally can right now.
No. I'm just saying, like.
But
in the next,
we're
like,
rewarding
month.
him like crazy every time we go outside. We have a what do you call it? Like a thing you hang from your doorknob
An
and it has
umbrella.
bells on it, so that I hit it every time we go outside. And we go like, make. You're gonna go outside
playing
and
with his
make.
dick?
We're just playing with his little
Make.
dick,
Dude.
Yeah, that's his potty word is make.
Make.
Make it. Make it. Make
Why don't
one.
you say, why is it
Make
potty? Potty your potty word. We say we go potty.
Sammy Joe's used to saying make from her dog, so
Oh.
I allowed her to carry that over to our dog.
What's
It's
its
nice of you
name?
to allow her.
Odie Meal.
Oh, oatmeal.
Yep.
That was
Odie meal.
okay. So, what was one of Littlefoot's names was going to be like oats or something. I
Really?
swear to God, yeah. We were
Hollow
it was
Nuts?
one of the-
Amazing.
yeah. Oats.
Cool.
Yeah.
They're gonna love each other too. Small dogs.
Littlefoot's not going to
each
love
other.
anything.
You're right.
He's going to kill your dog.
He's just
Dude, but my dog's
Littlefoot's
neck is
just
this
standing
thick.
there. Littlefoot's just standing there with his eyes like spinning.
Oh yeah, dude, he's trying to like fucking put people into trances. He's just like,
Yeah,
but he's the
Littlefoot's
only one that goes
actually-
in the trance from his own thing.
Yeah, Littlefoot's actually psychic. type.
me a treat, and just fucking throws up.
Dude, he threw up his whole body once.
He fucking
molted.
prolapsed. He like prolapsed to his mouth. His whole
He
body.
just turned inside out, and then he started growing hair. So on the inside, it's just another dog.
He's still inside out right now to this day.
That's why it looks so fucking weird, man.
Littlefoot's cute. Though. He does a good job.
Well, the planet he's from has different gravity.
He's a weird dog.
Yeah,
guys.
he's actually
a
from
weird dog.
He's
And
actually from Journey to the Mysterious Island. He's from the Mysterious Island. Anyways,
I don't know that reference.
Canadian
nobody's
thing
seen
or
that
what?
movie. It's
What
just
is
Journey
that?
to the Center of the Earth 2. You haven't seen it? It's fucking not Chris Rock. It's The Rock. The Rock and
Chris The Rock
Journey to the
Johnson.
Center of the Earth
It's Quiz
2.
Dwayne The Rock
2? There's
Johnson.
a second one?
Yeah, I watched it last night with Sammy Joe and the puppy, and not good.
Do you guys only ever watch like kids movies together?
With our puppy, man, yeah. Listen, dude, I just watched Pineapple Express again. All right, that's not a kid's movie.
Yes, it is.
It's a teenager movie. Okay, a kid is younger than a teen. Judge Judy.
Case
Closed, and that's final.
Is every breath you're taking a burp? Because I just smell like just.
Your boys have been drinking all this, baby.
No, I know I want one. That's why I'm upset.
Case closed. Okay, and that's final.
Can I tell you guys about some weird shit that happened to me yesterday? I had a very weird
you
day.
can't.
No, you can't.
All right.
Let's do it. Oh, actually, I know exactly what you're going to say.
I want to know.
Check this
It's
out.
fucking crazy.
It started.
sort of.
I wake up around 10 on a Sunday.
That's a great
yesterday.
day. That's a great day.
Yeah, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a great
okay,
day.
wow.
I hear beeping from the smoke alarm. Right?
Beep, beep, beep,
Vinny's
And
vaping.
At first, Vinny was vaping. At first, I was like, "Shut the fuck up!" And then I went to go look at it, and I was like, "Why is this beeping? Is the battery dead?" Went to check it. It's plugged into the ceiling. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
so there's
okay,
no
so
way the
it's-
battery's dead.
I'm
yeah.
like, that's what I'm thinking,
But it also could.
and it's the carbon monoxide one.
Sure, yeah.
And I was like,
Oh.
I was still kind of like half asleep, so I was like, "What the fuck is this weird?" And then as I woke up, I was like, "Carbon monoxide." Lauren, go outside. And she's like, "I'm just finishing." I was like, "Go outside. The carbon monoxide thing is going off. Go outside." I look it up, and then they're like, "Oh, just open up all your windows and call the fire department." And they'll
Call
come
the
in.
fire department.
Carbon monoxide can kill you.
Wow, I know that, but I didn't know they would want to call like the fire department, not just like.
Well,
a
are you gonna
tech
fix it?
of some sort?
A tech,
Yeah.
a tech guy,
Fucking
No,
plumber,
the fire
man, I don't know.
department.
The fucking electrician,
No,
dude.
the
guys who deal with
the basement IT guy in James's house isn't gonna fucking deal with the carbon monoxide thing. You think he's gonna call up Scooter downstairs and be like, "Hey, come up, fix the carbon
Yeah,
monoxide"?
dude, he was too
Scooter's
busy,
busy, dude.
playing
Scooter's
Second Life,
busy.
man.
So what did they do? They just came over and said everything's
So
good.
I
Change your battery.
I called them. I called the fire department that was close, and they were like, "Yeah, so open up all your windows and go outside, and you have to call 911 and to report it,
Right.
and they'll come." And so I did that, and they come like 5 minutes
So then
later.
the
and so
who came?
a fire engine with
Gotcha.
a whole fucking crew.
It must have been embarrassing. Your neighbors probably saw that.
No, I don't give a shit, dude.
Oh.
So they come inside with their little meter. They're doing everything, and they're like, "No, it's not looking like there's anything. Is it the battery?" And I was like, "It's plugged into the ceiling. Like when you take it off, it's like."
And then there was
plugged in."
also a battery on the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
it's
you
the
just spoiled
backup.
it, dude.
No, yeah, because the ones that are plugged in, they have a backup battery that is in case the power goes out, they're still working. But the backup battery that wasn't even being used was dead or dying, so it started beeping.
Maybe you have an outage in that.
I
Or
don't
you
know.
have a
But
an issue.
I was like, "So it's the battery," and they were like, "Yeah," and I was like, "I'm sorry to have taken your time for this."
Were they like, "It's not okay"? With a silence pistol.
No, it's not okay.
Flamethrower.
No, they hose him down.
No, it's not okay.
Just poof.
Hey,
flies
it's not
back.
okay.
A pool ball.
So then that was part one of the day, and I was already feeling a little down.
Damn,
Because,
dude, how come?
You just, damn, dude, how come? Second time, so there's been this car that was just like abandoned in front of my house for like a month.
Come on, man. Freaking
There's a car that was
figure it
abandoned for a
out.
month. Throw it
In
back
front
at me.
just parked right in front of my fucking house. Some black Nissan with the back bumper off.
My bad.
Super tinted windows, like 7 fucking tickets on it, just sitting there for like a month. Spider webs like around it. you know
Yeah,
what
I
mean?
get it. It's old and,
Yeah, it's
and
an old
no,
car,
no
lots
one's
of
looked
tickets.
for it.
So we called and reported it like Lauren did like last week and nothing happened. So she called back to do it.
It's called a tow truck. Like, there's a car with 7 fucking tickets.
No,
in
but
it.
there's
Come
literally
get it.
a number that you call for abandoned vehicles, and they.
I
come
didn't
and
know
get
that
it.
until James told me.
Yeah.
And I'm
So
probably not going to use it.
He sends out the parking guy comes in his little white Prius with a tow truck. They come up and I notice that they're out there. I go out like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Yeah, so because they had loaded up on the tow truck and then they started to take it off of the tow truck in the same spot." And I
Turns
come
out it's a
outside,
bomb.
I was like, "What? You guys are moving?" He's like, "No, so we cross-checked the license plate and the VIN number, and it's the plates don't match the VIN number, so someone swapped it. So we're thinking that it was used in a crime." So we have to call the police, and they're going to come and investigate, and blah, blah. And I was like,
please tell me they called the same police officers that just came out to your house.
Dude, the fire department comes.
fire department?
What the fuck now, man? What?
It's still beeping.
Change the battery.
So the cops come, and they're there, and, like, I go outside to, like, talk to them, and the one guy, like, the girl cop is talking to one of my neighbors who came outside, and the other guy's like in like the partner or whatever still in the cop car, and I like walk over to him to ask him a question, and the other cop is like, "Partner,
is yours?
Someone's approaching you," and I was just, "Are you guys gonna move the car?" And so he's like, "Yeah, so we have to cross check all this stuff, blah blah blah, basically blah 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 blah." And so they ended up like calling the owner of the actual car, and she came to like check out everything.
It was stolen?
Yeah, it was reported stolen.
Was she excited to see it back?
Oh, I don't know.
She was like, I don't want it anymore.
Well, you must be excited for Game of Thrones.
Very excited for Game of Thrones. So I think that it was used as like probably a getaway car for something, and then it was just like left in front of my house of all places.
Why wouldn't you just? Well, I guess it's probably smarter as a criminal to ditch it.
Yeah, that
than
makes
to keep
sense.
it.
That makes a lot of
now,
sense.
Your prints are in it, unless you're smart enough to wear gloves, hat, mask, ass backwards.
Depends on the crime. Maybe if it's just like a stolen car thing, they won't even scan it for prints.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder.
No,
They still
will?
would?
you probably did
You're probably right. But how
maybe.
long do prints last? Probably a while.
Long time
until they're wiped off.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's true.
it's something like that, and unless they've been obstructed, I believe,
Yeah.
because it's literally like
It has to do
particles
with-
and dirt
it
like
has to
that
do
are
with-
formulated.
It's has to do with the oil from your skin.
Formed, yeah. It's
It
literally an
imprints
oil
it.
print, literally.
There is no scientific way to know how long a latent fingerprint will last. Fingerprints have been developed on surfaces that have not been touched in over 40 years, yet not developed on a surface that was handled very recently. So, yeah, it's all probably dependent on the oil on your skin.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Hey,
I feel like it would be harder to do it on a steering wheel because there's usually like a texture on a steering wheel, so it might be harder.
And a million fucking people touching it, like you're obstructing the print at that point.
When does the next season of Game of Thrones start? The final season? Sunday? Oh my god, I can't wait. Did you hear that Amelia Clark told her mom the ending?
No.
She did. Now you know. I saw it on Stephen Colbert.
Wow.
She told her mom, and her mom forgot.
Who's that and why?
Amelia Clark,
Clark is
she's
Daenerys.
the Queen of Dragons.
Oh, that's so fucking sick.
Oh, that's right. You haven't seen Game of Thrones and you haven't seen The Sopranos?
I want to see the Game of Thrones, probably more than I want to see The Sopranos. But now, based on you guys telling me it's better than Breaking Bad, is Game of Thrones better than Breaking Bad?
Different shows.
Baking Bad.
Different shows, for sure. I think
But if you had to watch
It's like
one,
comparing Lord of the Rings with The Godfather.
I'd pick Lord of the Rings.
Well, yeah, but it's different. It's hard to say like which one's
True.
better because it's like they're very different.
I wonder. Which
But
one
then
I would
again, The
like
Lord of the
better.
Rings is the best trilogy that's ever been made. Better than The Godfather, at least with consistency's sake.
Yeah, because they were all
Yeah.
shot at the same time.
And
They were shot all the way through.
not a lot of movies have that opportunity. How did they know going into Lord of the Rings, shooting at all three movies, that they should?
Oh,
because
like
that's what the deal was.
financially. It was a 3-movie deal. That makes
It's
sense.
probably like make a
They
movie
were like
per book.
make 3, yeah.
And they were like, this is going to
Well,
be the
they-
medieval Star Wars.
Or
No,
they
yeah,
were going to
well,
say,
look.
this is going to be really good, and then it was so much better than they imagined.
No, I
probably.
guarantee that Peter Jackson was like, yeah, I think we should film it all at once, all the way through.
Why is that? Hey, Peter.
Because if we do that, it's going to
Hold
have
on.
a lot of consistency.
What?
I'd like to say something.
Hold on, I've got a question for Peter.
Yeah. Oh, Peter, hey, I
Peter.
didn't even see you came
Yeah,
in.
it's Peter here that
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
talking
Oh,
to.
we're in a meeting.
Yes.
Right.
Peter
So,
Jackson.
quiet,
Hey,
pipe it down.
hey,
That's me,
hey,
Peter
Hey,
Jackson.
hey, Four Eyes, pipe it down.
I'm closing it.
Hey, Four Eyes,
I'm going
pipe
to
'em
close
down.
this deal.
Pipe them down, Four Eyes.
Excuse me.
Peter,
Yes.
why? We don't know if it's gonna do well yet. We don't have a clue. So why would we waste all that money on 3 films when they might not do as good as 1?
Well, if you look at the popularity of Lord of the Rings,
The books.
Yeah.
The books.
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Yes.
Not very popular.
Hey, fucking hey,
Sorry.
Oh,
Have you ever
come
read
on,
a
you
book?
Sorry.
pipe in when the times
Have you
need.
read a book?
Yeah, I've read
Yeah,
books.
I've read a
Which
couple of books.
books have you been reading in a book, huh?
Okay, so listen, if this
I'm
is,
pissed off about this guy.
I know he's kissing me off too.
I'm just trying to do my best, mate.
All
Alright.
I need,
I've never-
I'll guarantee you,
Yeah.
I will guarantee you, on the final movie, Return of the King, right? Finale, right?
Well, yeah, for
Don't beat her in the bish.
It's not.
I'll guarantee you 13 Academy Award nominations.
No.
Peter.
No.
What you
Holy fuck, mate, where have you been?
Hey, so
You're
mate,
miles away,
And that's
love.
actually literally how that happened.
Yep. And then the guy was like, all right, we'll take it. You fire this fucking
I'm your
guy.
boss.
Fire him.
But you can't do that.
You're fired.
Okay. I guess I'm on my way. Whoop, and then jump out the window.
That's how that happened.
That was an IT crowd. I stole that one.
It was worth it though.
Wow.
That's a show you guys need to watch.
I think I've seen. I liked
First season of IT Crowd. One of the best comedy season of any show I've ever seen.
Did you like
in my life.
Silicon Valley?
Not that much.
Really, I liked it. It was funny.
I just can't watch it. Like, T.J. Miller pisses me off.
I get like after everything.
I understand sort of why he's like that because he has a brain malfunction after some terrible things that have happened to his brain, and he's probably lost a lot of
Friends.
That was your like super quick go-to.
Friends.
Yeah, I mean, I've also lost like a lot of
Friends. Yeah.
along the way,
Friends.
but because I don't have a lot of
I don't think you have any friends.
Yeah.
Hundar.
Brett hates you, dude.
No, Brett's texting me right now. He's trying to out me on a podcast, and I said,
Is he really? Holy shit. What's he saying?
nothing that we can talk about here.
And he wants to talk about it there? What a fucking piece of shit,
Are
man.
you letting him?
No.
I love you, Brett.
I'm saying, hey, don't.
After, I'd like to know.
Yeah, of course.
No,
We're on a
it's
podcast
it's everything
right
that you're thinking.
Yeah.
And I've just caught you up to speed.
Yeah, exactly. So...
And then I guess I didn't respond, so I was like, hey, don't do it, don't. And he's like, well, then fucking answer me or we're going to do it and say oopsie. And I was like, don't.
Want to lose a friendship, Brett?
Bread.
Hey, excuse me, Brett. Don't lose a friendship.
And then the last thing that happened on my Sunday, there was this fucking guy just walking in front of my house, like right on the sidewalk, with like one crutch.
Ugh, I hate that.
And he was like full on, like 10 hits of heroin. Like just.
Oh, yeah. Or what if he was dying, man?
No, dude.
And he was like, oh.
I could smell
And you're
it.
like, get the fuck away out of here, bitch.
I have a video of it.
You took a video of him?
Yeah.
That's so fucking sad, man. Everyone hates you.
I have to
for
develop the film, though.
You're actually telling us about a film you want to do. So what else happened?
So he was just like, it took him a good like 15 minutes to cross in front of my house and the neighbor's house. That slow he was moving. And then there was this Audi parked in front of my neighbor's house, and he just started like picking at it. Like the circles
Dude.
on the Audi thing. He was just
dude, and then he goes up to the mirror and just
Oh my gosh.
I can see himself.
Have people in LA seemed a little weird to you recently?
No, dude.
yeah, dude, the upside down.
No, because maybe it's just because I'm spending so much time in this office and sleeping here.
You're going crazy.
I went up to Woodland Hills. I don't think it's that I'm going crazy. I think I'm just noticing people now. And I go to Rite Aid to pick up medication, and I see this guy, like, there's this girl and this guy, and they're both, like, when you can clearly see that someone's a meth addict.
Yeah.
It's
Well, they have meth face and
see
meth
in the
mouth.
teeth.
They have meth
Dude,
face,
they can have
they have meth movements, they have meth. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they're
like,
usually missing their entire
but
upper row teeth.
he wasn't quite there yet. He wasn't quite there.
I know how to do meth mouth. Yeah. Yeah.
He had like the
Holy fuck! I don't know why I'm laughing at this.
He
But
He's
didn't
just
have
sucking
the-
on a Jolly Rancher.
Steve punches him out.
he didn't fully have the meth face, but he
Back meth freak. Boom.
he had the meth
Ah!
he had the meth movements and the meth
Totally.
like attitude.
Kept looking back and
No,
forth.
he wasn't like that crazy. He was just him and his girlfriend, his meth girlfriend, were there, and I was in line,
She was
waiting
made
for
of
my
meth.
medication, and I hear like a fuck, god damn it, and I thought someone had died or something. He'd spilled a Monster can on his leg, and he's like,
Dude,
it
that's
fucking exploded on me.
You know how hard that is to get out of your shorts?
Easy.
Yeah,
It's
what-
easy to do.
Not when you don't have a washing
And he
machine.
comes up to
dude.
the medication place in the back of Rite Aid, and he's
The
like,
pharmacy.
Can I get some fucking paper towels?
Nobody wrong.
No,
for
you can't talk to me like that. You piece of fucking shit.
And I could feel him coming behind me to come.
He was coming. I could feel him coming on the back of my leg.
And I just like got out of the way, and I looked at him, and he was like talking to the pharmacist. He was just so rude. And I don't know if that's a meth thing or if he's just the kind of person he was. But
It can be.
I was
They
very
can-
taken aback.
Dude,
by
he could
his
be
attitude.
like low on his buzz, and that starts to make it. You know what I mean? He's going through like that immediate withdrawal of like I need more drugs. He's just fucking ornery and pissed off and
there are people out there who would probably say like, oh, you shouldn't just discriminate and say that he does meth
Whatever.
or something.
You know when you see an obvious meth
obvious.
head that he does meth, and if you're upset by that, I don't like. I appreciate your side of things.
Hey, we have one more sponsor to cover real quick, guys.
We also didn't talk about.
We will after
that.
I
got you. Sorry, everybody, for the
Hey,
delay.
boom! It's Stitch Fix. That's their slogan.
Hey, boom! It's Stitch Fix.
Broom.
I'm loving all the pants I get from Stitch Fix.
I bet you
You
are.
I have like 20 pairs of Stitch Fix pants.
And you need more Stitch Fix because you're unable to wash your clothes.
That's actually not true.
It
I wash
is.
my clothes at Alyssa's family's house.
Oh, fuck, man. Shake on it.
Yeah. Stitch Fix is an online personal styling service that finds and delivers clothes, shoes, and accessories to fit your body, budget, and lifestyle.
Wow, really,
Just go to
Steve?
stitchfix.com/pine and tell them your sizes, what styles you like, and how much you want to spend on each item.
Wow, really,
You'll be
Steve?
paired with your very own personal stylist who will handpick items to send right to your door. Another service that sends it right to your door. Can you guys believe that?
Wow,
Thank you,
really?
Stitch
Yeah,
Fix.
Steve?
mommy.
Then you try them on, pay only for what you love, and return the rest. Shipping, exchanges, and returns are always free.
Bada bing.
Bada boom.
There's no subscription.
That's like a great little like transition.
There's no subscription required. You can sign up to receive scheduled shipments or get your fix whenever you want. Stitch Fix's styling fee is only $20, which is applied toward anything you keep from your shipment. So get started now at stitchfix.com/pine and you'll get an extra 25% off when you keep all items in your box. That's stitchfix.com/pine to get started today.
Motherfucker.
Stitchfix.com/pine. P-I-N-E.
Yeah.
Link in the description. Thank you, Stitch Fix, for sponsoring the podcast. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been with us for so long.
Don't
Yeah,
forget
so
to
does
rock
James.
on.
That's so strange.
Actually, I think Stitch Fix was here before me.
that
but
reminds me, I'm not actually
you're
from
born
able
in
to
another
hear
country.
you.
another country.
So we haven't uploaded in a little while. We've got a live show to prep for. We got a bunch of stuff going on. But we'll get back to a regularly scheduled programming. Maybe not as many videos a week as before, but we'll get back to it soon.
We're taking a little break too. We've done so many videos every day, and we want to refresh ourselves. I even feel amazing on this podcast.
Yeah.
Also, probably because my mind has been entirely on the puppy, and it's been fucking unreal to not have to 24/7 think about the puppy, and everything's funny.
Oh, dude, I'm feeling so good. I
Feeling
got so
so
much
good.
sleep last night. Went to
Good.
sleep at 10, woke up at like 9 a.m.
You needed it.
It was
dog.
Dude,
amazing.
You look
It's-
good, man. Your
it's-
face looks good.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
no,
You look
you
good
do look
too.
good.
Yeah, you guys,
I
you look
don't,
good
but
too.
you
Yeah,
look
thank you
clean.
guys.
I don't, because I
Yeah,
haven't
I
slept
trimmed it
much,
with Mimi's scissors,
Oh,
and I trimmed my
fuck
pubes
yeah.
with Mimi's scissors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice. I trim your pubes with Mimi's scissors.
yeah. Thank you so much, man. I actually really.
I was
love
actually
that.
streaming that.
I was hoping I could break Mimi's scissors.
Yeah, I actually broke a pair of scissors over there with like by trimming my pubes.
With Mimi's scissors?
Yeah, with Mimi's scissors, I broke my pubes trimming a scissors.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Are you guys excited for the live show?
Oh yeah.
No.
It's
We
a
have
very
everything.
intimate venue, you know.
It
I'm
is.
very excited for that.
It's
I
gonna be
think
fun.
I just hope I don't have singer's anxiety.
No, you won't, because you have a great voice and you're a good performer.
I likely still will.
Okay, me
But
too. No,
I
I literally
appreciate the
imagined it the
words.
other night. I was like,
These drugs, they segregate.
They think
They segregate.
these drugs. Ha, everybody knows. This is what all I do. You're the one that I know, yeah.
You don't want no polio. You don't want to go holio with me.
I'm gonna go.
Dude, yeah, come out on stage just immediately. Just hey, welcome to Pie Show.
Welcome to Pie Show.
Sugar Pie 7.
Sugar Burn 7.
Thank you, Liza
I gotta get
Koshy.
all my, I gotta get all my, my rapper persona in jeopardy.
You should
for
do James Franco in Spring Breakers.
Riff raff.
Dude, that's literally riff raff.
My lingo is to blow up. Then act like I don't know nobody.
I can't do that one because
You cut right away, Jamie. When did it happen?
Oh, I Mark Bagels fart and wipe it in your face. Oh, mango, it's fart and wipe it in your face.
Anyways,
my mango is getting Nintendo DS and then act like I don't have a Nintendo DS. All right, guys, this has been episode 84. We all love it. We all love
85, bitch.
it. Guys, this is episode
Get
80.
click clack bang.
Okay, guys, this is episode 84. We're really loving it. Episode 85. That's Steven Suptic, and he's clicking James.
End of the podcast for us. We're gonna love it, us. And that's out.
Why don't you sing us a little song?
You gonna want to end the podcast. Yeah, I need to end the podcast. It's gonna be a good day if we go to the bathroom and no blood comes out. No blood coming out. Ow! Freak down. Get your fucking oh yeah. Get the show on. April 11th. Gonna be just okay. I don't wanna wait till I shit myself. Oh baby. Oh fuck, we killed that shit, man.
Yeah, that was.
I was the 808.
Yeah, dude, that was killed it.
James was the 808. That was killed it.
All right. Wade Robson described how he and his 10-year-old sister stayed in Jackson's bedroom the first 2 nights. They were ever at Neverland in January 1990. So that's in 1990. Wade then claimed that his family left to go to the Grand Canyon, while he stayed behind with Jackson alone at Neverland for the next 5 days.